Hello world, this is Peaches and I'm back. Hoping you've been good to yourself and better to your health. Today I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes and describe what that looks like. Being good to yourself and better to your health. This is something that I'm learning. I always encouraged it and knew it for others, but sometimes being a mother, being an entrepreneur, being a daughter, you kind of get lost up in your own sauce and you continue to run and do things for others and neglect yourself. So today I just wanted to encourage you to take time out for yourself. It's very good for your mental health, your spiritual health. It's very good for you to be able to deal with contrast a lot better. It also preserves your self-help. It also preserves your peace, your health, and your serenity, and as well as your sanity, which is the most important thing of all, because what is it to gain the whole world and not have your mind? So today I wanted to talk about things that you can do to be good to yourself and better to your health. First of all, you can remove yourself from situations that's not serving you. We all know what those situations are. For example, let's say you're somewhere and something over your spirit, you just start getting antsy, anxiety, nervousness, doubt, fear, maybe leave. Sometimes we tend to sit longer in situations knowing that our spirit is telling us to get up and go. Being at jobs, if you find out that your current employment is not serving you anymore, for example, you may be upset, grout, put, talk stuff before getting there, be retaliating in your behaviors and your demeanor, not being a team player, constantly complaining about the people, the situation, the position, the company. Why are you still there? Find somewhere else to go. Situations that's not serving us anymore. I don't know if it's just you, but me personally, I have recognized when, especially in the past, I've talked to someone. I don't know if this has the same effect or feeling on you as well, but when you talk to someone, they make you doubt yourself. They make you feel some type of way about yourself. They leave you feeling depressed. And you was happy before you got their phone call, but if you notice every time you talk to this person, they're emotionally draining, stop it. And that goes for anyone, mother, friend, foe, it doesn't matter. You're in relationships that may not be serving you anymore, especially people who are empaths. There are a lot of narcissists out there leaking and seeking to devour and destroy anything and everyone they can. So you have to be mindful of these things, especially if you know the past history has not been too bright or too healthy for you. Let it go. It's not worth your time, your peace, or your serenity. Start dating yourself. Once you date yourself, you'll find out the things that you enjoy and you don't enjoy. You definitely have to get a massage. I encourage everyone to have that experience and going to a day spa, getting relaxed, getting a massage, and just taking a couple of hours to free your mind from the day-to-day hustles and bustles of life. Read positive books, educational books, self-help books, self-affirming books that can have you in the midst of it all changing your mindset and how you look at life. And definitely have to grow spiritually and mentally. I advise you to change your circle. Increasing your, as I would say, increasing your network always increases your net worth. So with that being said, you definitely have to change your circle. You definitely have to find people who see positive things inside yourself that you don't see currently inside of you. You need someone to basically bring that out of you. Remove those unnecessary so-called quote-unquote friends. It's okay to have acquaintances, people we know, who we do business with, but you should only have a few people, no more than maybe, let's say, 2, who can speak life over you when you may be down spiritually, emotionally, and physically and verbally, where you cannot speak life over yourself. Someone who knows you and can have you see things in a different light. Someone who supports you. It doesn't always have to be financially, but someone who doesn't mind getting the word out there for you. Just clicking a share button, as simple as that. So when you're being good to yourself and better to your health, you will start treating yourself as such. You will recognize who you are, what your worth is, and what you deserve. And you can have anything that you put your mind to. A man thinketh so as he is. You receive not because you ask not. When you know better, you do better. So definitely do better when you know better. Be good to yourself and better to your health. Get physical exams. Don't be promiscuous. And definitely be protected. Be real with yourself. When you're being real with yourself, you only then get what you really want. How can you really get what you want and you lying and hustling and scheming on people? It's not possible. So only then, when you are real to yourself, then you will truly get what you want. And by getting what you truly want, what you truly need, what you truly desire, is being good to yourself and better to your health. It doesn't hurt to eat healthy. You don't always have to overeat. You don't always have to eat unhealthy. You can switch it up. There's different ways that you can eat your current food and it still tastes just as delicious. But it doesn't have to be as harming to the body and to the soul and the spirit. You want foods that energizes you. If you notice every time you eat and you want to go to sleep, lay down, then that's probably not the food that you want to eat, especially during the day and later at the night. Want to eat your heavier foods during the day so you can work it off, eat lighter foods at night. So there's different ways you can change your positive self-image. There's different ways you can increase your health. There's different ways you can use self-talk to help you mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically be a better person. The world is here to make our lives, sometimes I feel, stressful. But in the meantime, once we can take that time out to devote to ourselves, at least an hour a day, we will be able to balance it a lot better. I know that I am very rambunctious in nature. That's just who I am, being a Nigerian Abo woman. And I sometimes have to control myself and my responses. And right now, the way I'm doing that is letting my peace be powerful, letting my words be few, knowing when to speak and when not to speak. That's how I'm dealing with certain situations now in my life. Removing myself from situations that doesn't make me feel good. I have a 7-second rule. If it doesn't make me feel good in the first 7 seconds, I'm not subjecting myself to torture. That's just insane. Why continue to subject yourself to torture when you know it's not making you feel good? Why continue to watch that video when you know it's cringing everything in your soul? So don't do it. And be nice to others. Help those in need, and truly help those in need without looking for something in return. Because let's just be real. If you're helping someone in need, can they really help you in return? So sometimes when we help people, we always look to those who will help to bless us. But my experience have been, my biggest blessings has always came from strangers. Those who did not know me personally, but knew me spiritually, I guess, through maybe looking in my eyes and being able to see through my soul. But every time they spoke, they was right on point to the true me that I knew that resided inside of me. And so they were always the ones to bless me. The customers who buy my products are people that I've met for the first time, never met before. Those are the people who support me, not my family, not my friends, and definitely not my foes. So when we start looking outside of that box and stop holding grudges with our inner circle and seeing people for who they really are and what state and position they're in, then we can be a lot more calmer in how we handle each other in life. So yeah, without taking too much more of your time, because this was supposed to be like a 3-minute video, I just want to remind you, encourage you to continue to be good to yourself and better to your health. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Make sure to subscribe, like the like button if you feel that this video can help someone or it has helped you. And if so, definitely make sure to comment. And as always, this is your girl Peaches. And Studio right